Good morning, challengers. Welcome to day 5 of the 21 Days to Discover You Challenge. This is Ballori, your transformation coach for the duration of this challenge. Now, yesterday I said we were all suffering because we're trying to do something, be someone, get something that's out of alignment with ourselves. And our birthright is to be happy. So to live a life of passion and purpose, we must first find what brings joy to us again. So for the next few days, we are going to come out of the heaviness for a bit and rediscover what happiness is for us. As we chase life and try to survive, we tend to forget how to have fun. We're trying to survive, we're trying to pay the bills, we're trying to stay safe, and before we know it, we become very boring. So in today's prompt, I'm going to ask you a question that I asked myself 13 years ago when I was in a point in my life where nothing seemed to matter. No matter what I did, I was miserable. And I was actually getting to a point where I was going to call quits. And so I'm going to ask you that question today that really turned things around for me. And that question is, when were you happiest? So today you're going to take a trip down memory lane. What were you doing when you were the happiest? Who are you with? Where were you? What about those moments specifically brought you joy? What did you feel in your body? What were you smelling? What were you tasting? As a child, what were your happiest moments? Then I'm going to have you step out of that for a second and come back to today. Some of those things that we used to do, maybe we can't do those anymore. But what I want you to think about is what was the essence of that person, place, or thing that was bringing you joy. Now think about what feels exciting to you today. What's interesting to you today? What are you reading? What are you learning? What are you searching for? What are you listening to? And I'm not talking about the things that you do to kill time. I'm talking about the things that really get you excited. That is the journal part of it. Now, I just wanted to give you guys a quick tip because I know a lot of us have gotten to the point where we're just like, oh my God, literally, I have no fun in my life anymore. This is something that I personally experienced. So this is something that I actually do. So when you're in this moment and you're journaling and you're excited about things and all of those things that you wanted to do or have done in the past, what I want you to do is make a list. Make a list of things that you like to do, places that you like to eat, places that you want to go. And when you start feeling low and you're kind of in that place where you feel stuck, I want you to pick something from that list that you feel called to in the moment and go do it or go visit that place. And what you'll see is you will start feeling more excited and more inspired once you've done that thing. And so a lot of times now in our lives, we're looking for people who will make us happy or things that will make us happy. And it's more of like an instant gratification thing versus something that's really going to make our soul happy. And so if you try this exercise, what you'll start noticing is when you come back to your life, your relationships, you will automatically come back with a different energy about you. And that energy that you're bringing back will automatically start elevating everything else in your life, whether it's your work, your hobbies, your family, your relationships, your finances. So it's really important to start finding that joy in life again. So leave a comment, give us some ideas. What brings you joy? What's on your list? Maybe you will find a friend here that will want to try it with you, or will give you some tips, or they can get some tips from you. And thank you all again for joining us for this challenge. I know it's hard to find time to do something like this, but it is very important to prioritize yourself and find that joy in your life so that you can bring the rest of your life up. And so thank you again for being curious to discover, unleash, and transform yourself so that you can lead your extraordinary life and those around you can also learn to live their extraordinary lives. So thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow.